Hi guys, Tom from Provident IT here today, and just putting out a short, quick video purely for the fact that we've come across something, and speaking from a few other people, it's a bit of a topic a lot of people don't really think about, and the reason why this has come to light for us is because we've recently taken on a new customer, and the reason why they left their incumbent was for this exact reason. So they put in a request for a leaver with their company, they emailed in the request, let them know the specified leaving date. Not too much of a problem at this point. That leaver date comes around, they lock out the email account, and it turns out that's all they did. So the leaver still had access to all the VPN for remote access for the servers which are on the site. They didn't lock them out of any of online accounts which the IT company controlled. It was just purely the emails. So as a result, it turned out the staff member who was leaving wasn't actually as happy about it as everyone first thought, and they managed to log into a number of systems and delete a large amount of data, which could have easily been prevented if the IT company just had a firm process in place which was agreed with the customer to go, when a staff member leaves, we lock them out of X, Y and Z, job done. And that's covered, and that process is followed from the IT provider's side, as well as anything else the customer needs to do as well from a own point of view, from a HR system and whatever else. This just didn't happen, and when the customer asked the other IT company about it, they just turned around and said, well, you never asked us to lock out these other things. And that response there was immediately a huge thing of, hang on a minute, you're our IT company, we shouldn't be having to tell you this. So just have a think about it. If you're in a position where when a member of staff leaves your company or a colleague does, what things are in place? Is there a firm process if we lock them out of XYZ? Have a think about it. Is this little mistake here cost them thousands of pounds to try and get this data back, and they couldn't even get it all back, unfortunately. They did have a backup strategy in place, but the other elements, which was person deleted, weren't covered by that backup, which was a lack of planning from the IT company's side of covering all these bases and making sure it's all covered, which is another reason why they decided to leave the IT company, because they weren't having these chats and they weren't thinking ahead for the customer. So just have a think about what you do when an employee leaves your company. Do you have a firm process in place? Is everything locked out 100%? You always like to think the best of people, but these things do happen, and sadly this customer experienced it, and it's cost them thousands and thousands, as well as all the hassle which they've had to try and sort it.